Are investors, how high is the bar here for AMD, given that this is a slight miss on the outlook, yet the stock is being punished right now?
Yeah, no, there's certainly a high bar for AMD. Having said that, I think a lot of the devil is going to be in the details here. So if that revenue miss is tied to console gaming, for instance, and that's how they explain it, I think they'll get a pass, and that they'll do relatively well. If they're not able to bump up the bar for their AI revenues, that would be a different story, and I think people will take that more harshly when they give commentary.
What should we be looking to? I mean, is this about kind of that PC cycle? Is there a longer-term AI story? I mean, what's kind of the big driver here that we could kind of focus on to measure their progress?
Yeah, I think it's really all about AI in the data center. Yeah. So you've got such a huge market there now, particularly given what NVIDIA is reporting, that if they're able to show more traction there, it creates a whole lot of upside to revenue going forward. If that doesn't show up, that would be disappointing.
So AMD no longer owns its own plants. It basically outsources production to TSMC. How much does that really put it in a position where it doesn't have a lot of control over its production capabilities? I mean, it's really at the mercy of TSMC's capabilities.
I mean, you could say that, but you would have to say the same thing about NVIDIA, Broadcom, Marvell. At this point, TSM is the leader in advanced semiconductor production, and if you go in the other direction, so you own your own stuff, potentially your Intel, where that actually becomes something of an albatross because you're not keeping up with TSM.
Is there a sense when we start to talk about the catch-up and the idea that NVIDIA has sort of dominated this space, both in terms of sales, but also just the headspace of a lot of investors here, Matt, is there, I guess, a way that maybe we can see a little bit more articulation out of AMD to investors specifically about why we should take them more seriously as not just a number two, but as a closer number two, not the distant number two they are right now?
Yeah, so I mean, the thing to think about with AMD being distant from NVIDIA, so they have an order of magnitude lower sales, or more than order of magnitude lower sales, is that the next closest competitor to them is an order of magnitude beneath them. And I think AMD has a compelling argument in that with NVIDIA, they are putting more and more of their content into servers, so there's less and less differentiation for their customers. AMD is more open, and so that's attractive, and I think they can make an argument that their solutions are attractive to that large customer base and they can compete.